Hi, good morning, friends. This is a daily collective reading for August 13, 2022. And today is a Saturn day, so we're going to talk about the energy of Saturn according to these two archetypes, Alicia and the Poet, Gate 777, Divine Messages. And if you only stay with me for the 1 minute video, today we're going to talk about how our inheritance, the way of our thinking that we inherited from our ancestors can affect us, and how can we change it to our benefits. So if you leave me here, see you tomorrow, and like always, the information will be on the video. Bye bye. And if you're staying here for a longer video, thank you so much. So with this energy, let's get into it. Yeah, with this energy, what I see is the inheritance that we got from our parents is probably something that make us stuck in the idea of the 3D. We forgot how to reach into the unicorn state, into this unicorn. This unicorn symbolizes our dream, our soul, why we are coming to the earth. But because we're inheriting a lot of false belief about us from our ancestors, we forgot about it, and we forgot anymore how to reach this level, to reach our dream anymore. And with the isolation, it seems to me that this is the same castle as this one, and because we are trying hard to preserve it and to do things that not our way, we feel isolated to this earth. And we sometimes also held a very high standard on how we want to preserve our inheritance to be still like this. But with time, of course, there's a lot of distortion, and also because we have our own will to come to earth, of course the shape of the inheritance, the way of thinking, is going to be different from our ancestors. And this energy is the energy of someone who hold a very high standard to themselves, and self-blaming also, if it's not raising something with the same standard like what their family used to do. So this is bring suffering to us, and all of these things is making us block to reach to our unicorn, to our life purpose. Okay, so what is the alchemy process to undo this thinking? Let's see, what is the alchemical process? Is calcinatio, calcification, stannum with 10, and with mortificatio. Okay, right. So with this calcification, you see this is like a really small light within the darkness before everything become on fire. This is suggest that to starting to ignite the journey from outer side into our unicorn state, into our dream and life purpose, is to ignite something within us. Most of the time is the gut feeling. We feel that we live a life that doesn't belong to us, and it doesn't feel right. That's when it started. This is when it started. So maybe today you can take a break, because it's a Saturday, it's a holiday time, and think, what is things that feeling lost in my life, not fulfilled yet. Maybe start from there and journaling, and think about, when did this start to happen? okay? And with the tin sternum, it's the calling to scanning the whole of our body. You see, this is the tin, and then the rainbow come out of it. It suggests to me it's like the tin is very permeable, very easy to crush and to mold, but also very like a sheet, you know, like a tin foil. So think about the tin foil as your body, if you will, and try to listen all part of your body, which side of this fire reside. It's not only in your belly, it can be from your joints, it can be from your head, from your heart. So listen to it carefully, okay? And this mortification telling us is the stage where, when you understand this idea of this kind of life doesn't belong to you, you feel like you're lost or something like that. But this is normal. When you feel like you're living a life that doesn't belong to you, this kind of loss and this kind of despair sometimes occur, and we tend to blame ourselves. So this trifecta of alchemy suggests us to not doing that to ourselves, to be very patient with us, because there's a lot of beginning of lights that always starting, okay? So this is the trifecta of alchemy that can help us to enter the maze into our life purpose of this unicorn, okay? And we can do it with really in an easy way, not to be very serious, you know, just take it easy, okay? It's a Saturday, take it easy. So with this alchemical process, what kind of action that we can do, what kind of energy we can embody to help this process. So when I take these three tarot cards, the first one is the Three of Coins, the Hangman, and the Five of Swords. So it seems like to help this alchemical process that we're going through, the energy that we can embody. First one is the Three of Coins, which is the energy of cooperation with other people and also with spirits. We can ask for guidance for spirits, especially from fire. Maybe do fire ceremony if you believe in it. There's a certain kind of Hindu tradition, Buddhist tradition, and even like Christian tradition, I think, with the Mer, that talk about fire ceremony. Light a candle, it can be like that as well. So ask from the body, with the emotion body, with the tsunami here, and also ask from the guardian angel, and with the different thoughts from your friends. So get all the help that you need. Maybe ask your friends, do you think I should living like this still? But ask real friends, not with people who just want to use you, okay? And with the Hang one, it's basically it's our thoughts, our thinking, the way we think. If you see with this Alethea, there's two sides of truth all the time. One is in the light and one is in the shadow. So when we are thinking and we're on this journey, there's a lot of maze that goes to the dead end road, you know. So to be able to navigate and not lost in the maze, we need to have a lot of different perspectives, you know, from the left, from the right, and from down as well as up. Look from a different direction, you know. You can take a holistic approach, Western medicine approach, or any approach at all, if this is something about healing as well, if you're someone who's working on your healing, it's probably can appear from the mental state first of all, but it can be reached from body, you know, from the physical. You can heal from a different kind of ways, not always talking therapy, but also can be from moving meditation and such. Okay, and the last energy that we can embrace is the energy of the Five of Swords. And this Five of Swords is really interesting because it's not about the other people, but it's about ourselves. If you see this heart, it's Jesus Christ's heart, you know, the heart that guarded with thorn and being stabbed by 3 different swords. So it seems like there's a grieving heart here that's probably need to be guarded, of course. But with the other 2 swords is the energy of really with the knowing, the inner knowing. You know, the energy of 2 swords a lot of times is depicted as indecision, but in this card is actually quite the opposite. We have enough knowledge from intuition and real knowledge, physical knowledge, that can help us in our journey. And even though our heart is breaking over and over again, but with this 2 knowledge and intuition, we can navigate these waters, and the heart is still beating very strong. You see, we can navigate the situation in our life and reach our life goal. Okay, then that's it for today reading, friends. I hope you enjoy it. Please take it as resonance. If you like it, please thumbs up, subscribe, and I see you tomorrow. Bye.